If you are a franchisor offering and selling franchises, under the Federal Trade Commission rule that was amended in 2007, and also under state laws, you must follow 10 basic disclosure procedures in order to make legal franchise sales. It's very important that you work with an experienced franchise lawyer to understand all of the rules that you must follow. Let's just go through the 10 rules. First, you must use a current franchise disclosure document. It must be updated annually, and also it must be updated whenever a material change occurs. Second, you need to register the disclosure document with appropriate states. 11 states require it to be registered and reviewed. Other states require it to be filed. Third, you need to advise the prospect in advance of the formats that you use for the disclosure document. For example, letting them know if you disclose electronically or by paper or both. Fourth, before you provide the disclosure document to a prospect, you must identify all of the franchise sellers involved in the franchise sale on the receipt pages. Fifth, whenever the prospect asks you for the disclosure document, even for example if it's before your discovery day when you want to provide the document to the prospect, you are required to provide the document to the prospect when they request it. The sixth rule is that you must provide the disclosure document to a prospect for a minimum amount of time before they pay you any money or sign a contract. At a minimum, the time is 14 calendar days, but it can be also at the first personal meeting with the prospect or 10 business days, depending on what state law might apply. The seventh rule is that you must obtain a receipt for the disclosure document and maintain that receipt in your records. The eighth rule is if you're going to be making any changes to the agreement that is contained in the disclosure document, such as adding a territorial description, you need to provide a final agreement to the prospect at least 7 calendar days before they sign the franchise agreement. And ninth, if a material change occurs anytime after you provide the disclosure document, you need to amend your document and redisclose the prospect. And finally, the 10th rule is, in order to stop the franchise sales process, you need to countersign the agreement that was presented to you by the franchisee, and that completes the franchise sale.